Duke 80, Arkansas 71. I heard the broadcasters talking about it and saying, this game feels a lot like March. Yeah, it sure does. Man, I think this game felt a lot more like April than it did March, because I think both of these teams are bona fide championship contenders. I came away from this game being even more impressed by both Duke and Arkansas than I was before. So let's get into it. We'll start with Duke. We'll start with the winner. Look, Isaiah Evans went 3 for 10. Sarr struggled as well. Their bench had 6 points in total. But the sole difference in this game, from Duke to Arkansas, sole difference in these two teams, was Duke had Cameron Boozer, Arkansas didn't. Sometimes, I'll give you these complex film reports and scouting reports. Sometimes it's just as easy as that. Because Arkansas could do nothing. And at first you could see Cam Boozer, he got matched up against Nick Pringle and Billy Richmond, and he struggled early. But then all of a sudden, Nick Pringle started getting in foul trouble. And Trayvon Brazil's in the game. And this is what John Shire does so well. And this is really frequent in the NBA. It's called hunting, okay? Where you will hunt for the weak link on defense, and you'll keep switching and DHOs and pick and rolls until you get the matchup you want, and then bam, you go right at them. The amount of times that John Shire was able to get Cameron Boozer open on the top of the key against Trayvon Brazil, and then bam, Cam Boozer would just go at him, overpower him, bam, easy buckets. It was constant. It was a heck of a coaching game by John Shire, and Arkansas could just do nothing about that since their strongest defender, Nick Pringle, got in foul trouble. Also, you notice Duke playing super fast as well. Caleb Foster got out in transition. Cameron Boozer also got out in transition. Man, this is a team, and they're so versatile on offense because they play 26% of their possessions in transition, top 10 highest in college basketball. They got 5 guys on the floor at all times who can go coast to coast like that, who are big and lengthy. Yet, they also shoot 66% from 2, which is the highest in Division I. So if they need to play in the half court, like at times they did, where's Cam Boozer at the top of the key? Let's run a set for Isaiah Evans from 3. Let's make Cam Boozer get some double teams because we have the shooters, although it wasn't shown in this Arkansas game. They do have the shooters to get dudes open from 3 and let Boozer command some double teams. This Duke team, I think, is even better offensively than they were last year because they just have so much more versatility. There were times where when Duke got half court with Cooper Flagg, sometimes you saw against Kentucky, Cooper Flagg would try to do something and then he ended up losing the ball and stumbling. But when they were out in transition, they were so good. This Duke team can play in the half court and in transition. And that's what makes this team so freaking dangerous because Cameron Boozer is just that good of a player. Their offense is kind of like the solar system, where Cameron Boozer, he's the sun, everyone else is the planets operating around it. They're also averaging 57 points per game allowed on defense. That's the lowest in Division I. So factor in that this Duke team can win individually because star power is the story of this game. Cam Boozer was the reason that they won this game. They can win as a team. They didn't show it, but Isaiah Evans is a stud. Sarr is a stud. Kikimi is a stud. Kaminia, he's a stud. Foster's a stud. They have dudes who can take over games and be super efficient in their roles. Malik Brown as well. They're deep. They didn't show it, but they have that capability. They can win on defense. As a matter of fact, they will be doing that, I assume, pretty much every night because of that length. Half court, transition, you name it. This team is more dynamic. I can't believe it. I'm even saying this, but this team is even more dynamic than it was last year. And you can see Shire growing and growing and growing as a coach with how he's using Cameron Boozer. So, man, hats off to Duke. I think they're the best team in college basketball.